Hey guys, this is a video on the F1.24 driving style and comparing it to the F1.23 driving style. This is 2 laps around Hungary, one from Tony Heathela, 3/10 off a world record. This is a quality lap. And then we have Brendan Lee, PSGO F1 on F1.23. Right away you'll notice big difference in the lap times, over a second half difference between the new F1.24 versus F1.23. So let's take a look at turn 1. One thing you'll notice is that there's a lack of trail braking on this game, and when they're coming off the trail braking. So you'll see mostly Tony's laps, all of his stuff will happen first, and then Brendan's will happen second, just because that lap is so much faster. So you can see at kind of right at this point, he's off the brakes, and then he'll be able to get on throttle carefully. It's not, this game is more like kind of F1.22, where it's more oversteer. You got to be more careful about the throttle application, as opposed to on F1.23. You're still trail braking deep into the corner, and then when you are getting on throttle, you're really jumping on throttle. This game, you got to be more careful getting on throttle, but overall less trail braking. And these are for the big braking zones. Again, here we're basically off trail braking before the apex. And we look at Brendan Lee, he's trailing a bit more. Both at this corner, you can both kind of jump on throttle here. This corner coming up, F1.24, it's just a lift. A lift and a downshift. F1.23 is a brake. You could also take more curb if you want to take a look at how much curb Tony took. A bit more curb. These corners, pretty similar. Here you look at Tony at his second, how much curb he takes at the second apex right there. Brendan Lee not able to take as much. Up here, this corner is just a lift on F1.24. A slight brake on F1.23. Lift on F1.24. A bigger lift on F1.23. And then this corner right here, that was a flat out for Tony. It was a lift on Brendan Lee. And then here you'll see another example of the trail braking, the lack of trail braking by Tony on F1.24. Look, right here, he's off the brakes at this point. He's way far away from the apex. You can see when he gets on throttle. He gets on throttle kind of over the curb at the apex. Now let's look at Brendan Lee, how long he's on. He's on it. He's on the brakes, the trailing brakes, almost until the apex. He's still on a bit, and he's at the curb, and then he's able to do a big jump onto throttle. Again, go back here. You can see just more trail braking from Brendan Lee, kind of all the way through here. The apex there, he's still trail braking. This corner, just a lift from Tony, and then maybe 20% braking from Brendan Lee. So those are the laps. Just reiterate the 3 big things: lack of trail braking. Keep up the minimum speed. For F1.24, F1.24, get on throttle earlier, and use that to help get rotation. But be careful about how fast you're applying the throttle. Don't apply so much throttle, and don't increase that throttle amount so quickly, because you get more oversteer in this game than in 23. You can take more curb at certain curbs on F1.24, and then some corners is less braking. High-speed corners, there could be no braking if there was a little bit of braking in F1.23. So hopefully this video is a good kind of indication of this new driving style. Thank you so much for watching. See ya. Bye.